Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just start by introducing myself. My name is Jonas J. The topic of today's presentation: what is the difference between upstream and downstream in oil and gas? The objective of this presentation is present what is different between upstream and downstream. I have divided into the three sectors. First, upstream. Third, second, midstream. Third, downstream. I will be using the overhead projector. I will speak for about 4-5 minutes. Please interrupt with me as we can go along. If you have any question, please ask me. I'm very grateful that you could come today. Okay, let's start for the first point. Oil and gas industry divided into the three major sectors. One, upstream. Two, midstream. Three, downstream. Upstream. This refers to anything having to do with the exploration and production of oil and gas, natural gas, geological survey, and any information gathering used to locate specific areas where minerals are likely to be found is commonly called exploration. We go to the next slide. Okay, this is the process upstream. As we can see, this is the exploration and this is the production. This is gas. Okay. Will anyone like to ask a question at this point? Thank you. We go to the next slide. So this is upstream. This is midstream. Midstream is all about the safely moving shipping, storage, processing, and transporting oil and gas to thousands of miles, such as pumping station, tank, trucks, well, tank cars, and transport nickel tankers. So this is the the tanker and the plant and the ship here. We go to the next slide. Okay, this is the process midstream. The process midstream process and storage goes to the pipeline, oil and gas transfer, and then transfer it to the tanker. So, would anyone like to ask a question at this point? Thank you. Okay, this is downstream. You can see here the car and the station, and then this is the process, the oil and gas. The final sector of the oil and gas, natural gas industry is known as downstream. This includes everything involved in turning crude oil and natural gas into the thousands of finished products we depend on every day. Some of the more obvious products are fuel like gasoline, diesel, kerosene, jet fuel, heating oil, and absorb of building rods. Okay. This is the process downstream. After make the oil, this is sell marketing detail that goes to the petrol station, refining and purifying. Okay. Would anyone like to ask a question of this point? Thank you. Okay. Here's the distillation tower. So here is the crude storage steam boiler, light and boiling point on 0 Celsius. This is hydro heater. This is propane butane. Number 2, petrol gasoline. Number 3, kerosene jet fuel. 4, diesel fuel. Number 5, having heavy fuel oil. Number 6, wax and lubricant. 7 is bitumen. Will anyone like to ask a question at this point? Thank you. Okay, so now you know upstream is about extracting oil and gas, natural gas from the ground. Midstream is all about safely moving them to thousands of miles. Downstream is converting this resource into the fuel and finished product we all depend on. So, would anyone like to ask a question at this point? Thank you. This is bring me to the end of my presentation. To sum up, now we all can know the process, how the process is oil and gas works. In conclusion, I would like to say again all the point that I present to all of you. The first, the difference between upstream and downstream. Second is all about how the oil and gas process the work. Final point is all about why I suggest working at upstream and progress in oil and gas. I've been glad to answer any question. Just a good question. If there are no more questions, I will finish there. Thank you for cooperation.